Hey everyone, it's Mindy from the OG Sports Network. Hey, welcome to my show where I give you 15 Major League Baseball plays. Hopefully, you guys had a great start to the week. I'm ready to get going. Had my fantasy football draft, but now today, back to baseball. All right, let's do it. Here we go. It is my Major League Baseball model versus Vegas opening lines. Let's go ahead and find us some winners here today. Let's do it. The first one is our text play of the day. This is between Sanchez and Francis. If you want this play, all you got to do is text the word win, WIN, to 223-203-1821. This is our second highest variance here on the board, coming in at 71.5%. Like I said, if you want this one, all you got to do, it's easy. Text the word win to 223-203-1821. Swept the board yesterday with both plays in Major League Baseball and in the WNBA. Only one WNBA tomorrow, so don't miss out. We'll see ya. All right. White Sox and Orioles. It's Cannon on the mound, elevated 6.31 ERA over his last five, 4.7 ERA this season versus Suarez. He has been dealing 1.19 ERA over his last five, 3.14 this season. We're looking at an Orioles pitcher and bullpen that's getting it done. This bullpen here, 1.235 less than the White Sox. Of course, the Orioles is just out there just totally crushing the ball. White Sox, on the other hand, only hitting 204. Orioles are 15.4% better than the league average for run scores, batting average, slugging, all that kind of good stuff. That offensive impact. Orioles right now are scoring 4.51 runs more than this White Sox team. Oh, it's so bad, isn't it? We're going to go ahead and yes, we're of course going to lay the run line here. We have a victory 6-3 coming into town. All right, we have Astros and Reds. All right, Getty, 1.95 over his last five, getting it done. 4.63 this season versus Martinez, 4.11 ERA over his last three, pretty steady at 3.78. Astros pitching has been getting it done. They're 2.68 runs less than this Reds team. The Astros bullpen right now is also 1.31 runs lower than the Reds over the last 5 games. Let's go ahead and take this minus 140 with the Houston Astros on the money line. Comes in at 70.3%. We have it Houston 4, Reds 3. All right, we have the Nationals versus the Marlins. Should be a good one. It's Gore, 4.05 over his last five, 4.45 this season versus Veoso, 4.38 over his last five, 4.32 this season. Nationals bullpen, 1.205 less than the Marlins right now, so they're getting it done. Marlins offense, right? They're only batting, 214. They're 2.7% than the league average in all of those offensive impact categories. Marlins offense only slugging 581. We're back again here today on the Washington Nationals, minus 140. This one here, pretty high variance, 70.4. Let's do it. Twins versus Rays. Henriquez, 3.52 over his last 5 games, 2.45 this season versus Sulcer. He's one of those, like for us, he doesn't have the 3 games that I like to see, or at least the 5 games I like to see, sorry. But right now we're going to go ahead and kind of consider this to be a bullpen game here with Sulcer on the mound for the Rays. That's how we're looking at this. Rays offense, though, they are scoring 1.5 runs more than their season-long average. Rays offense right now is batting 2.9% higher than their league average in all of those offensive impact categories. Twins, 207 batting over the last 5. And the Rays offense right now, they're scoring 2.08 more runs than this Twins team. Rays offense, they're 21.6% better than the Twins over the last 5. We're going to take the Rays here. We're going to take it on the run line. So we're going to actually take the plus 1.5. I know it sits at quite a bit, but that's all right. 61.8% of the time, we get the victory. We do have the Rays winning it, though, outright. Next. There we go. It is the Red Sox versus the Mets. Houck on the mound, 3.23 over his last 5. Steady at 3.12 this season McGill, 1.69, just cruising over his last 5 games. 4.82 this season. Red Sox offense, they're scoring a negative 1.5 runs less than their season average. You can see the Mets here. They're getting it done. Red Sox is 8.2% lower than the league average in all of those offensive impact categories. Only batting 211. Mets offense is 4.2% better than the Red Sox. Let's go back on the Mets again. This is another one that we're going to take the Mets on the run line. So we'll take that plus 1.5 runs here on this one. Still going to lay a decent price, but we also having them win it outright. So it's kind of up to you what you do it. All I'm doing right now is giving you the best play on our numbers at 61.9 on the run line. Next, the Rockies and the Braves. It is Blaylock for the Rockies, 5.23 over his last 5 games here. It's versus Charlie Morton, 5.68 over his last 5. Braves offense, you know how they are. They sometimes struggle to score. I think they only put up again 3 yesterday. It was just that no one could hit Sale. That's kind of how it works. Braves offense right now, they're hitting 196. Ew. They're 11.3% lower than the season-long average. And the Rockies offense, they're actually up. They're 5.4% better than the Braves over the last 5 games. Let's go ahead and take the Rockies here on the run line. Have this one a statistical tie. Run line comes in at 64.5%. All right. Guardians, Royals, Ben Lively, 5.96 over his last 5, elevated from the 3.92. Same deal here with Lugo. 5.97 over his last 5, 3.12 this season. Guardians bullpen right now, they're 1.64 lower than this Royals team. Royals offense suddenly slumping, only hitting 209. They've been kind of that way. Could be because Vinny broke his thumb. Who knew? But the Guardians offense right now, they're 3.8% better than the Royals here over the last 5 games. Still have the Guardians here winning this one today. We're going to take the plus 1.5. And it comes in at 58.8% of the time. All right, Cardinals, Brew Crew. It's Gray, 4.97 for the Cardinals over his last 5. A little bit elevated from the 3.96 versus Ray, 4.11 over his last 5, 3.7 over this season. Brewers, they keep on capitalizing on opportunities. Everyone's like, Mindy, why are you always on the Brewers? I'm like, well, because they win a lot. They win us some money, right? Now we know that the Cardinals clipped them there in a little bit of overtime action, extras, but we're going to go back again with the run line. So we'll take the plus 1.5. We'll pay a little bit of a price still. We get it. We do have the Brewers winning 5-4. It comes in at 61.9 on the run line. This has been a good one. Pirates versus the Cubs. We have Herman on the mound, 6.11 over his last 5 versus Imananga. 3.3 over his last 5 games. Cubs bullpen, 1.29 less than the Pirates here over the last 5. Cubs offense, they've been hot. 6.6 is what they've been averaging over their last 5 games here. Cubs offense, 11.5% higher than the league average in all of those offensive impact categories. Pirates going the opposite direction, a 192 batting average. Cubs offense is actually 9.3 more than the Pirates over the last 3. Let's go ahead and take the Cubbies on the money line. It comes in at 67.8%. All right, Yankees, Rangers, Stroman, 2.35, dealing over his last 5. That's under the 3.81 this season. Eovaldi, 4.5 ERA over his last 5, a little bit elevated from the 3.6. Rangers offense, they're actually 2.6% better than their season average on all of those offensive categories, and they're slugging 824. We're going to go ahead and go with the Texas Rangers. We'll take them on the run line. We do have the Yankees winning this one, 5-4. Run lines here coming in at 61.9%. All right, Angels and Dodgers. Mr. Miller for the Dodgers, 5.74 ERA. That's under his elevated 7.25 ERA this season. Then we have Canning. He's a little bit better than overall, 4.94 in the short term. 5.19 this season. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the Angels here on the run line. We have this statistical tie. Again, they went to extras yesterday. Then suddenly we have Mookie Betts over there hitting up 3-run homer. But we're going to go back on the run line at home for these Angels. It comes in at 63.7. Let's do it. All right, Mariners and Athletics. Is it going to be the Oakland A's sweepsies? Mariners. Kirby on the mound, elevated 6.84 over his last 5, 3.67 this season versus Sears, who's been better than his average, 3.06 over the last 5, 4.21 this season. The Athletics, they right now have the better pitching overall. It always comes down to the Mariners bullpen totally stinking it up. Athletics offense is hitting better, 5.2% more than the Mariners over the last 5. We're going to stick with the A's once again, 3 days in a row. We have the A's winning this one outright. But again, the best play is going to be the A's on the run line, even though you have to pay a little bit of a price. We will take it. It comes in at 61.5% of the time. All right. Tigers, Padres. Montero, 3.46. He is under that 5.17 this season versus my man, Yu Darvish, coming in off the injured list. I love you. See how I did that? I love you. Tigers offense, 14.2% lower than their league average right now in all of those offensive impact categories. It was not like that just so long ago. Tigers offense are only hitting 191 over their last 5 games, only slugging 563. And here comes the Padres. They're coming in at 5.4% more on that batting average. And they're actually 18.8% more over the Tigers over the last 3 games. Offensively, the Tigers are not looking good. And this Padres team is. And they get you back. 67.7. Let's take the Padres on the money line. And we've made it to play number 15. It is going to be our VIP play of the day. It's Gallon versus a Birdsong. This one comes in at 71.9. It is our highest play on the board, the highest variance. If you want this one, all you got to do is get over to our multi-capper site. It is ogcappers.com, where you can find our best of the best picks every single day. Just remember, all those picks are profit guaranteed, meaning that if we don't turn a profit, you get credits back to your account. So make sure you go ahead and check that one out today. All right, folks, that's all I got today. I'll have a little sore throat. I feel like I'm losing my voice. It's probably better for you guys, though. But make sure you guys check out our other video sections that are out there. We, of course, always have videos from Bo and Scott and Solo. They're always getting it done for us. So make sure you check those out. A lot of those are in the short section, so you can always find those every single day. Again, like and subscribe. Click on the bell to get the latest notifications, because you never want to miss out on any of this action. All right, you guys, hey, take care. Have a great one. It's almost NFL Thursday. We're getting so close.